boy. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Shedeur Sanders has the NFL draft looking crazy right now in so many ways. He's so damn polarizing. He got even coworkers beefing on set. Seriously. So, in the words of the famous Big Daddy Kane, anything goes when it comes to us because pimping ain't easy. Well, drafting quarterbacks ain't easy as well. Let Mel Kiper and others break this down for us. Let's go.
This is not about can you play the position. This is about do we want you to play the position for us. That's what this came.
Why wouldn't they, Lou?
Well, look, that's a whole nother discussion that we've had in many different ways for weeks
I would say
and
that
months now.
This is not one of the toughest quarterbacks you've ever.
But Mel, this isn't about this isn't about quarterback traits and quarterback characteristics, personal football character. That's not about this. This is personal.
There's nothing better to have a discussion and argument with someone who is jabbing you, stabbing you with questions. You ever been there? Not even statements, not even declarations, just questions. Mel Kiper knows exactly what's going on. And ain't this the pot calling the kettle black that the NFL draft is kind of messed up? It's not perfect, as we should say. But they're going to break it down. Oh, it's about to get heated.
We know that it is an
off-the-field issue. No, he has not.
Mel, you don't have to sell it to me.
No, I don't know what we're talking about here.
You're right. You're right.
Yes.
You're right. But you know what? But Mel, the draft is spoken.
That's right. That's the key, Mel. It's not putting a value judgment on whether those who passed were right or wrong. They did. Yep. So now, whenever you're in circumstances in life, whether you like them, whether you don't like them, whether they're fair or whether they're unfair, you might have to deal with them. That
is the old Tom Brady quote. Talking about the draft. Wherever you got drafted high, you got drafted low. Tom Brady took the mindset of, who cares? Either you prove them right or you prove them wrong, right? The draft is about what they think of you. How you play, how your career goes is how you think of yourself because actions speak louder than words.
That's right. And now Shedeur Sanders has to deal with everything. And for whatever reason, whether he played a minute, microscopic percentage, 0%, or it's a legitimate criticism of the way he conducted himself during the draft process, this was the result. Yeah. Now he has an opportunity to answer it. I think yelling at the NFL about it is not.
There's not a quarterback. Boomer Esiason was not happy when he was a second-round pick. Tom Brady was not happy.
Oh, that's what we doing, Mel? We're going to pick out the exceptions? See, this is why there's always arguments, but not always solutions, right? What Thomas Sowell said. There are no solutions, right? Just trade-offs. And this is what happens in most discussions, just a trade-off. And most people are not even listening. They're just waiting to talk again. But in this situation, Mel Kiper's going to point out the exceptions. So wait for it. I'm going to do the same. Not only for the NFL in a bad way, but for Mel Kiper. And then we'll clean it up.
They dropped. How'd they turn out?
And you know what?
Nobody's arguing that can happen.
The NFL has been clueless for 50 years when it comes to evaluating quarterback. Clueless.
That's what caught my attention. Clueless. 50 years. Enough of a headline to make me say, we're doing a hydration situation on that. But then it got deeper. I was like, Mel Kiper said that?
All that, no idea what they're doing in terms of evaluating quarterback. That's proof. There's proof of that.
How many
times? They say we know exactly what we're talking about with quarterback. They don't.
Nobody's batted 1,000 there, though.
Nobody's batted 1,000 here, and that's where we gonna kick this off. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Now, first of all, y'all gotta know the love affair I have for Mel Kiper. He said I was gonna be 15th in the draft, so you know I love him. But that don't mean I'm alive for him. Let's go here. So let's start off by the NFL draft getting it wrong, okay? In a bad way. Like, come on, y'all. Ah, damn it, you knew who was gonna be first. And shout out to the homie Otis who trained him, I should say. Jamarcus Russell. I ain't gonna go too deep into this. I don't want y'all here all day. Ryan Leaf. Duh. Tony Mandarich. Remember that in college? He was a dude. How do you get it wrong? Like, look, sometimes it ain't me getting it wrong. He was wrong. He was the right pick. He just, I don't know. I gotta read about that one. Out of football after 3 years. Never came back to the coach, never elite. Trent Richardson. Oh, that's tough. 3rd overall. Ooh. Traded for a first round after 1 year. Damn. Charles Rogers, 36 catches, 4 touchdowns in 3 seasons. Vernon Golston, 45 games. No sacks, no starts after. Ooh. might be higher. God dang. I know what a no sacks feel like, though. Aaron Curry, 5 sacks in 4 seasons, traded quickly. Yeah, God dang. Kelly Smith, oh, that's the homie. 17 games, 5 touchdowns and 13 picks. Yay. Justin Blackman, 93 catches, 1280 in 2 years. I've seen worse. Zach Will. Damn, 23 touchdowns, 25 picks. Yeah, it's starting there. All right, so this is my second brain giving me some love, right? So now to keep balance, you know me, whether I'm going to be leaning one way or the other, I'm trying to keep balance. Sometimes my balance is this way, sometimes it's this way, sometimes it's this way. Mel Kiper, line 1. What's your worst drafts? What's your worst picks? Oh, my. Jimmy Clausen. Yeah, Mel was saying all this about Jimmy Clausen. If Jimmy Clausen is not a successful quarterback in the NFL, I'm done. You're not done, are you, Mel? It's like when the politicians, all these people in the public, oh, if Trump wins, I'm moving out the country. Move. Oh, if Hillary wins, I'm move. You ain't going nowhere, right? Well, she didn't win. Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell's going to be a great NFL quarterback. He's like John Elway. Mel, 9-1. Mike Williams. Ranked him as the number 1 overall player in the draft after sitting out a year due to eligibility. Johnny Manziel said the Browns absolutely had to take him and compared his upside to Brett Favre. Oh, Mel. This is why I love this show. Receipts. Use their words against them. Trent Richardson called him the best running back prospect since Adrian Peterson. Oh, Mel. Vernon Golston believed he was a future star pass rusher. He has 0 sacks. Isn't that him? Oh, Mel. And Brady Quinn said he would be a franchise quarterback and had top 10 talent. Oh, Mel. This is not to pick on anybody. It's just to let you know. Someone said this, and I'm about to make a sign of it, kind of like the Compton to Columbia. They said, Marcellus, I love this show because it's like you're a referee between athletes and media. I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to get this sign made. I ain't going to tell you too much because, you know me, it's going to take a minute. But I'm going to get this sign made. That's what I love doing. I love listening to both sides and be like, all right, you got to give some. You got to give a lot. And then let's talk through it, all right? So now, without further ado, I'm not rapping yet. I'm about to show y'all the value picks. I like to end on a positive note. Sometimes the NFL gets it wrong, but it's good, right? Like this. Tom Brady. Greatest draft steal in NFL history. Every team passed on him multiple times, including the Patriots, but they finally got him. Joe Montana revolutionized quarterback play in the West Coast offense. Shannon Sharp. I told y'all I caught him my rookie year and second year. When they won them back-to-back Super Bowls, they were tilting. Shannon Sharp was out there eating. Prototype for athletic receiving tight ends. He became it. He started something. He revolutionized the position. Sick. Antonio Brown. Say what y'all want. That's a first ballot Hall of Famer to me. On-field production was elite despite his off-the-field issues. Yeah, you ain't getting in the Hall of Fame for being a choir boy. Like, I should be in the Hall of Fame then. I was a good teammate. Good teammate. Terrell Davis was the engine of Denver's championships under Elway. Him, Elway, Shannon Sharp. Remember that? 6th rounder. Come on, y'all. Richard Sherman, generational corner. 5th rounder. Come on, y'all. Jason Kelsey, okay. 6th rounder. Beast. Future Hall of Famer. Stephon Diggs. Stars everywhere he goes and in the club. Beast. Tyreek Hill. Future Hall of Famer. Beast. Brock Purdy. Mr. Irrelevant. My point is, everybody get it wrong. I mean, everybody get it right because we all guessing. You ever watch the end of these shows and they're talking and they're like, all right, who you got? And then it's like Dan Orlovsky or Ryan Clark or whoever, somebody guessing. And then Damian Woody. And then you look at the end of the year, it'd be like 16 and 17. Or it'd be like 20 and 9. It's never like 100%. Like the best is like, oh, I got a couple more than right than wrong, right? So we all guessing. I love it when people come up to you like, oh, dog, oh, can you please tell me the picks? I'm going to Vegas this weekend. I was like, well, don't take my picks with you because good luck with that. All right, y'all. On this show, we flow to make sure everybody know we got love for them. So without further ado, let's get our flow on. Mel Kiper, this is for you. Grizzly gone. About to get that Mel Kiper on with this song. I love this beat. Let me bring it back. Let's go. Mel Kiper. I heard you out there. Mel missing. He's on the meltdowns. Mel tripping on NFL countdown now. I'm about to hit you with the surround sound. So everybody come around, gather, let's get it down. Mel Kiper on the mic talking real greasy, saying NFL drafting quarterbacks is too easy. What? 50 years of nonsense, no one know the game. Bro, you hyped Jimmy Clausen like he was Hall of Fame. You said if he flops, I'm done. Well, guess what? Clausen flopped so hard, he broke the NFL cut. You stayed on ESPN, still spraying hot takes. Meanwhile, Leaf and Russell out here eating hot cakes. Mel Kiper said, y'all can't pick a QB, but bro, you missed more throws than Mitch Trubisky. Ooh, if the pot calling kettle both in the fire. You the draft messiah, but your board's a liar. Talking slick about the league's bad luck, but your quarterback record just sucks. From Brady diss to Manziel hype, you built the whole resume off prototype pipe. You hyped up Jamarcus like he's Elway's twin. Just kill your cough syrup and send in. Gave Brady a 6th round grade. That's cute. Now he got more rings than your suit. Game suits. You said Trent Edwards would shock the earth, and Matt Leinart supposed to bring a rebirth. You back Blaine Gabbert, bruh. That's a felony. Called him NFL ready. More like bench energy. Ooh. What went wrong, Mel? Tell me what's up, because I don't see no more game in your cup. Yeah, here comes Mel Kiper. Look out for the sniper. You know, Mel, I love you, dog.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so